everyone, Kim Eagles here of Kaos Solutions with today's topic about dealing with the overwhelm of having too much stuff. Do you find that your house is so stacked full of stuff that you're so overwhelmed that you have no idea what to do or how to deal with it? You're just so frustrated and maybe you're dealing with anxiety or depression or something like that because you just have no idea what to do with all of the stuff that you have, and it just overwhelms you and kind of shuts you down. I want you to imagine here for a minute. Just close your eyes and imagine living in a space that's clear of clutter, that is simplified, that is peaceful, that is calm. Imagine being able to move around in your space easily, calmly. Imagine being able to find your stuff. This is possible. You can do this. I know you can. Look, I had clients. Here's a good story. I had a client who called me in because their family was in crisis. They lived in a small house. They had two very busy children, young children. The husband was currently in the hospital dealing with a major depression, and the house was chaotic as far as the amount of stuff that was there. There was just so much stuff in this small little space that it was overwhelming and it was really hard to deal with. So they called me in to try to get the space cleaned up, cleared out, and functioning so that when the husband came home, he could deal with his own issues as opposed to having to deal with all the chaos and overwhelm of the house. So they called me in and we did this project. We spent an entire, I think 3 or 4 days of clearing out the space, creating an organizing system, creating a really fun little spot for their kids and the toys, rearranging things. And at the end of it, when the husband did come home, it totally transformed how he felt in that space. And his road to recovery was helped by the fact that the space became a little less overwhelming so that it didn't add to the depression and the anxiety. It's really important to understand the connection between your environment and your mental and emotional states. There's a huge connection there, and dealing with that overwhelm of having too much stuff can affect your health. So here are the things that I want you to think about doing to deal with the overwhelm and start taking action to be able to clear the clutter that's in your space. The first step, and this is the step I always start with most of my clients who are just so overwhelmed and so chaotic. The first step is breathe. I want you to take a deep breath and a deep breath out and breathe. In order to start this process, you have to calm yourself down, breathe, and ground yourself. This gives you the time to be able to think, because you cannot think when you're dealing with all this chaos that's coming at you. So you need to learn to breathe. It takes 5 seconds. It can totally change your physiology and your mindset just by taking the time to take that deep breath and let it out and just breathe and calm down. The second step is dream. What do you want? Now, this is not intended to dream about the exact look of your space or the exact solutions for your space. The dreaming is about invoking a feeling. If you could close your eyes right now and I could wave my magic wand in a space, in your home, what does that home look like and feel like? And it's the feeling I want you to get to. Imagine walking into your house and living in that space that's free of clutter, that's organized, that's calm and peaceful. That's the feeling that I want you to stick with. So dream. What do you want? Understanding the end result is about that feeling. Not exactly the look, but maybe but it's definitely about that feeling. Third one, and I have it starred here on my list. The third step is, it's really important to decide to take action. You have to take action. You can breathe and you can dream, and if you're happy with that and you don't want to do anything else, then that's it. You're never going to deal with the actual clutter. You have to decide to take action. You have to decide that you're worth it, your family's worth it, your home is worth it, and your peace of mind and your health is worth it. You have to decide that you are going to take action, because action is the only thing that's going to get you to where you want to go, to living that decluttered, peaceful life. 4, break it down. So break the steps down. Plan out what you're going to do, where you're going to tackle first. What part of your house drives you the most crazy? I normally say that's one of the places to start. If everything is driving you crazy, my suggestion and my favorite spot is your bedroom. Tackle your bedroom, your bed, your nightstands, around your bed, and everything you see at night and in the morning. Because when you go to sleep at night, whatever is surrounding you is what you see at the end of the day. It's the last thing you see. It's the first thing you see when you wake up in the morning. And it really sets the tone for your entire life and your entire day. So if you don't know where to start and there's chaos everywhere, start with your bedroom. Create that space, even if it's just one corner of that space for now, of the last thing that you're going to see, the first thing that you see in the morning, so that it invokes that dream feeling, so that it invokes that peace and harmony that you want, so that you'll stay focused on that and take action on it. So break it down into the spaces and where you're going to tackle first. And last but not least is get help. If you are struggling with this and you have never been able to actually get stuff done, then get help. Find somebody to help you. Find a family member, find a friend, hire a professional, whatever that takes. Get help to get you to the spot that you need to be. A lot of people believe that, and they beat themselves up. All my clients that I deal with often beat themselves up and said, it should be easy. Other people can do it. How come their house is so beautiful and so nice and so uncluttered? Why is mine so chaotic? How come I can't do it? How come I can't get rid of this stuff? Well, the easy answer to this is because you don't have the skills and the strengths to do that. And that's okay. You don't need to beat yourself up because you don't have the same skill sets that somebody else do. You have all kinds of skills that I don't have, and I have skills that you don't have. Think about if your toilet is broken. So you have a broken toilet. You call the plumber because the plumber has the training, the skills, and the experience to be able to fix that quickly and easily, right? And you pay him to do that. It's not that big of a deal. You know, maybe it hurts a little bit, but it needs to be done. Now, the alternative to that is you can go on YouTube or online and learn to do it yourself and try to fix it yourself. It might take you a little bit more time, but you can learn the skills as well. Or maybe you go to a course or you take some training so that you learn to fix your own toilet. There are ways for you to be able to do it, and you can decide. Do you want to hire a professional to do it, to get it done quickly and easily? Do you want to do it yourself and learn online? Do you want to go take a course and become a professional at it? Whatever that is. So stop beating yourself up because you don't have the education or the skill sets or the natural ability to be able to get rid of your clutter and get organized. It's not a natural tendency. I think it's 15% of North American population naturally have the organizing gene and the decluttering gene. The rest of the people and everybody else are learning it through either their upbringing or they're learning it through training, or they hire somebody to come in and help them do it. So stop beating yourself up because you can't get this done. The biggest thing that you need to do is you need to deal with the overwhelm so it doesn't make you sick and it doesn't cause all these problems in relationships and your mind frame and your emotions. So deal with the overwhelm of having too much. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. It doesn't take long, When you find yourself chaotic, breathe, dream, bring up that feeling of what is it that you want? What do you want? How do you want it to feel? Decide to take action. Take action, take action, take action. Break it down into bite-sized pieces. Figure out where you're going to start and get help if you need it. Get help by either getting some training, learning some skills, or hiring a professional, whatever that looks like. That's my tips. I really hope that you really focus on at least the breathing part of it so that you can deal with that overwhelm step by step. I'm Kim Eagles from Kaos Solutions. If you want to stay connected to us and have a little bit more information and blogs, videos, news in our newsletter, sign up to our newsletter at kaossolutions.com/newsletter. We would love for you to stay connected and continue to learn to deal with the overwhelm and create an environment of peace, calm, and harmony. That's what I wish for you. Peace out.